From some revelations, I came to a conclusion: Scaramouche are likely to become God of Thunder in the later version. The reasons are as follows. Ice God wants to collect the Heart of God, and according to the plot of the GI, collecting the Heart of Thunder can also succeed. In fact, from some revelations, we can know Lady will become a new dungeon. This dungeon's place in Raiden's home. From the pictures of the revelations, we can know Lady failed. If Lady fails, meanwhile, the mission is destined to succeed. It needs another collector. At this stage, Ice God can show up in person, and ordinary Fatui can complete this difficult mission. Only Fatui Harbingers who have the power from Ice God can successfully collect. The question is which one will finish the mission? Scaramouche. Why him? Let's look at the story of artifacts. Pale Flame. The symbol of the Ice God is a silver cross, and the 5 parts of the pale set with the Ice God symbol correspond to 5 Fatui Harbingers. Flower Clear corresponds Lady, Plume corresponds Doctor, Sense corresponds Figure may be Paddle alone, Circle it is very obvious corresponds the first Fatui Harbinger's Clown Peril. So who is the empty-walled creature in the goblet story? Many assumed it was Scaramouche, so do I, but there is no actual evidence. However, it doesn't matter. Officials have released a picture representing the Ice God and Fatui Harbinger's logo. In this picture, we can find some clues. The little man wearing the Inazuma costume is obviously Scaramouche who come from Inazuma, and the little man's hairstyle is also consistent with Scaramouche. That's interesting. Why does that little man have a heart on his chest? What does that mean? If we assume that Scaramouche is the person in Pale Set's story, then we have a plausible explanation for the heart shape. It's hollow. It means he has no heart, so his will is also hollow. So which god made Scaramouche and for what purpose? Because Scaramouche wouldn't claim to be from Inazuma. I'm inclined to think Raiden made him. Its purpose is to create a body that can be attached in order to maintain eternity. However, for some reason, Raiden didn't attach to Scaramouche, but chose the current Raiden. The former Raiden is attached to the current Raiden, which will not be discussed here for the time being. If I have the opportunity, I will make a separate video to explain. Scaramouche did not carry the former Raiden as planned. Scaramouche originally designed to carry the Heart of Thunder have also become no heart. If this is correct, there is no doubt that Scaramouche would be the best man to collect the Heart of Thunder after Lady failed. So when Scaramouche on a mission, what's he gonna do? Part of the plot has been leaked. The 4 most important message in this figure: 1. The current Raiden will abdicate. 2. Will have a new Raiden. 3. The real Raiden is not the current Raiden. The current Raiden is not the real Raiden. 4. In the 3rd message, there are 3 people. If the mission is successful, it will be a little contradictory to the 2nd information about a new Raiden since the Heart of God has been collected. Why will there be a plot of the succession of the next Raiden? Is it that after the current Raiden abdicated to the next Raiden, the next Raiden was careless, and his Heart of God was robbed by Fatui Harbingers? It's not impossible, but I think the probability of this kind of situation is very small. One of the reasons is that in order to avoid the same plot, the collection way is different from the previous sneak attacks and transactions. At least in the third time, it will not be very similar. In the case that the information disclosed and the assumption that Ice God successfully collected the Heart of Thunder are all true, I prefer another guess. Before the next Thunder God succeeds to the throne, he is likely to have an extremely close relationship with Ice God. For example, he is a member of the Fool, so that after successfully absorbing the Heart of Thunder, he takes the initiative to offer the newly acquired Heart of Thunder, so that Ice God can successfully collect the Heart of Thunder. Scaramouche fits the bill perfectly. Through some way, Scaramouche get the attachment or divine heart of the former Raiden and become the next Raiden, a new Raiden, and Ice God successfully collects the divine heart. The current Raiden loses the attachment or divine heart of the former Raiden. The current Raiden abdicates. Scaramouche, who designed as Raiden's body, did not become the current Raiden. The current Raiden is not the attached body that's specially designed by the former Raiden. The real Raiden is not the current Raiden, and the current Raiden is not the real Raiden. There are three people in the sentence: the former Raiden, the scattered soldier and the current Raiden. So, that's why I think it's possible that Scaramouche will become Raiden in a later version. Of course, some of the above inferences belong to personal speculation. Unfortunately, there is no conclusive evidence on some links. So if you have different views, you can leave a message in the comment area.